It's not ugly. It's a lot.
Y'all, these do not fit.
You're not gonna backtrack on anything you just said.
Should I?
Yes.
Nothing is happening. You had to use them, sir. Okay.
This is a sex museum. No, because I was getting frustrated. I was like, no, because what's going on over here? Y'all trying to scam my man. Like,
It's ugly.
It's not ugly. It's a lot.
He doesn't bite it, you know? I know. If you start screaming, call me. It's not me. Okay?
are you about to say something stupid?
I was.
What you finna say?
No, go ahead.
No, Dustin has been making poor people / dead people jokes the entire time we've been in Pompeii.
So is she.
No, I haven't. Has on the exact same thing, but he's wearing black shoes because he's a YN. Okay, hi guys, welcome to this week's vlog. Right now we are in the Charlotte airport, about to get on our flight to Rome. The flight from Birmingham to Charlotte was actually insane. Like, she was driving so fast. There was so much turbulence, but we ended up making it. Once we touched down in Charlotte, we taxied for about 30 minutes after the plane was already an hour and a half late picking us up, and our connection was only like, it was super short. I don't remember how long it was, but so we had to run from one gate to this gate. By the time we ran all the way over here, they were nowhere near starting boarding, even though it said that they were about to. Like, it said 0 minutes until boarding, but they weren't actually boarding. So I went to the bathroom, and then I came back and we went to like one of the little convenience stores, and we got absolutely robbed because we got 2 like king-size Snickers. Justin got some Skittles, some Pop-Tarts, I got some Oreos, and we got 2 drinks, a Diet Coke and a regular Coke, and it was $50 or $40. It was $40. So that's insane. Anyway, when we get on this flight, there's like the 3 rows, like the 3x3x3, but Justin and I have a seat at the, well, not at the very front, but like towards the front where it's just the 2 of our seats together. So I'm expecting good things.
It's mandatory for him to shut the hell up.
Oh yeah, he gonna have to shut the fuck up. He must be detained. Anyway, so an update on our flight.
He's not going.
No, I don't think he's going to. I think that's the problem.
Okay.
Anyway, so they're saying that there's maintenance that has to be done on the plane, and he was like, maintenance can be anything from a light bulb to a something. I didn't hear what the second part was. Tell me why everybody is still standing up. And so people keep asking him like, how much longer? How much longer? He's like, I actually don't know. I don't work for American Airlines maintenance. I work as a gay agent for American Airlines. So of course people are getting antsy, and this man over here literally won't shut the fuck up. So there's that. I think he's trying to boost morale, which is cute, but like also let's put our quiet voices on. So what are your thoughts, Justin?
The camera's so crispy. You mean about this? He just gotta be quiet in that flight. He's not gonna make it.
Oh, it's like 7:45. Flight got delayed a little bit more. Now it leaves in 12 minutes, but we ended up getting Shake Shack. So we're gonna eat this and then we're gonna get on the plane. Okay guys, so we stopped at this restaurant and we're getting some pizza, and then we also got some Coke, so let's do a taste test. Oh my god. It's so good. Oh my god. Life is worth living. I forgot that.
Already.
That's right. It's a rice ball. I thought it was.
I saw the ingredients. I didn't know if you knew that.
I did, but I was like, okay. We just went up the most deathly flight of stairs. They were like cobblestones and they were uneven. I still haven't caught my breath. This is 5 minutes ago.
It feels like 72.
But it feels so good out here. The weather's amazing. We almost got run over by a car, but it's fine because look at this view, y'all. Oh my gosh, Justin, literally it just popped up.
Yeah, we said it's gonna pop up.
Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so cool. Okay, so it is like almost 8 o'clock. We finally made it to our Airbnb. let's do a little bit of a walkthrough. So this is the living room. I'm gonna leave the link to this Airbnb down in the description box so that y'all can use it if you're ever in Rome. This is the kitchen, has a little stove top. There's like pots, pans, dishes and stuff in here. And then there's a dishwasher right here. And then right here is a fridge. And she also stocked it with some drinks, which was really nice of her. It comes with a little snack bar, so you got some Nutella, some bread, coffee, chips. And then here is the first bedroom, just got like a little bit. I think this is a trundle bed, maybe? I think so. It's got a little drying rack, a little desk up here, desk right there, and a TV. Oh, and this full-length mirror. Shut up. This is so cute. I absolutely love that. And then this is the first bathroom. Very cute little rainfall shower. It's got a warming rack. It's got a bidet and a regular toilet. And then this is the second bathroom. This is what it looks like. Very nice. It has the little double sink, and it also has the bidet and the regular toilet with the drying rack. And it also comes with a washer and a dryer, and she put out some laundry pots for us, which I very much do appreciate. Then this is going to be our bedroom. Are the sheets linty?
No.
They're not?
No.
They're soft?
Yeah.
They're very nice?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's what I thought. I love this because Justin has his own little side. I have my own little side, and we can like put our stuff on it separately, which I love. Also, y'all are not gonna believe this, but I left my Apple Watch on the plane. I loosened it a little bit because it was irritating me while I was sleeping, and I heard this little thunk whenever I was sleeping. And it was my Apple Watch. So now I do not have an Apple Watch. It's fine. We'll get one when we go back to America. So noisy. These walls are so thin. Anyway, this Airbnb is very, very nice. We always click self-check-in whenever we do Airbnbs, but it was self-check-in, but she escorts you and like walks you through everything the first time, which, did you hate it or were you okay with it?
She seemed very sweet, and like she seems to have a lot of nervous energy.
Yeah.
So she didn't mean nothing by it. I think she just kind of wanted to.
And I also feel like she was learning English, and that's hard to do when you also have, I mean, technically, like 2 people with accents. Yeah. Especially me. And I'm like, yeah, girl. Or when she was leaving, I was like, oh, yeah, I appreciate it. And she was like, appreciate it. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh, you don't speak English. Okay, right. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, she was like, appreciate it. She's so cute. She's so sweet.
Yeah, she's a very sweet lady.
But yeah, the Airbnb is great. It's in a great location. We're gonna shower and we're gonna go to bed. Okay.
Yeah, this routes.
Yeah.
This old.
We were supposed to spend a whole nother full day in Rome, but instead of doing that, just because we did literally everything on our bucket list today, we're gonna go to Pompeii tomorrow as a day trip, which we know is very, very random, but we feel like it'd be cool. And we've never heard of anybody going to Pompeii, so we're gonna do it. So we will see y'all in the morning. All right, good morning, y'all. It is, I can't look at my Apple Watch because I lost it. It's 7:36. We are trying to leave the house by 8 so that we can get an Uber to go to the train station. And then from the train station, we're gonna get some breakfast. We're gonna hop on our train to Pisa. There are 2 stops, I think, but like just one connection or like one change. But as I was like doing more of a deep dive into like Reddit stuff, which I feel like I've started to do that a little bit more, especially when it comes to travel stuff, because a lot of the people end up having a lot of the same kinds of questions. I found out that, well, first I was worried because I was like, the connection times are so small for all of these. Like, there's not an hour, it's not 30 minutes. Like, you literally get 10 minutes to get from point A to point B. I'm like, what the heck? Like, why is it so short? Ended up finding out that it's like 2 different train stations, but they're not really different train stations. They're just different platforms. So that should be fine. But yeah, so hopefully we can read everything fast enough and like have a good understanding of everything so that we don't have to rebook our train and stuff, because that can end up being really annoying. So glad that I like have the luxury of having all of my skincare products with me, because I feel so much better when I can just start with like a good base. Okay, so we just used the facial radiance pads. Now what do I want to use? I think I want to use this little toner. I got this toner from Laneige last week, or maybe a week after, like 2 weeks ago, whenever I went to Sephora. I used it last night and I really liked it. Like it was just super refreshing, so I'll keep wearing that. Also, we got new jewelry and I'm really, really excited to build my new jewelry stack. Yeah, that's gonna be so fun. Okay, so I only use my ring at night, so we're just gonna go in with some vitamin C. Whoa, I didn't know it was liquidy like that. Ooh, you scared the hell out of me.
Alright.
It's okay. What you need?
Chicken.
Oh. I didn't pack you a small one. I didn't leave you a small one out. I didn't. My
I
fault.
thought you also put deodorant in there too. You didn't.
I had. You don't have deodorant?
Mm-hmm.
I have their small travel size, but it's in the front part of the backpack.
Yeah, that's fine.
You thought I packed you deodorant?
Cause you pulled it out. I just assumed it was gonna stay out, and I guess
That's why I put it on the list.
Yeah, I mean, I can't lie, I ain't gonna get that list.
Oh, period.
So
Oh, okay. Period.
once you said it was both of us, I was like, rid of you. So
No. That's not
there
right.
you go.
But yes, you have a travel size deodorant in there, so you should be good. I don't think you'll go through a whole stick of deodorant in a week.
So you did bring it.
I brought travel size deodorant. I didn't bring like your big
okay,
one.
that's what I was. I don't know why I thought you put it in like the actual bag, but no, you didn't. But I knew you had it on you.
Yeah, I put it in the travel backpack because I thought you were going to change on a plane like me. So you could like change all your stuff. So I just used the vitamin C serum. I like it because it's not super sticky and it's not orange. I really don't like when vitamin C serums are orange. Now we're going to use this Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. I literally opened this up last night. I'm just going to put some on there. My face gets so dry during the day and I hate that. So I make sure that I try to put a good bit of facial lotion on so that it doesn't dry out. But usually whenever I apply, like reapply my lip gloss, I go ahead and reapply pretty much everything else just so my skin can stay nice and smooth. And then after that, of course, we're going in with the Aquaphor. Put some on my lips first. Put it over my face. And the back of my neck too. And then, are we gonna do makeup today? Let's do that. Let's do some makeup today. I feel like that'd be fun. I wish I knew how to do like a full beat, but I have just never gotten there. Like I see Naya do her makeup and her makeup is always so pretty. And I wish that I could do something like that. And I know if she's watching this, she's probably screaming at me that she's asked to do my makeup a billion times and a billion times I said no. But Naya used to do makeup for like people, like it was like her job in college, and she used to like weddings and stuff, and she's really, really good at it. And she honestly has it down to a science. She always looks so cute whenever she does all her makeup. She looks cute without her makeup, but she looks good whenever she does it too. It'll look like she's been playing in the bathroom. But this is the Anastasia Brow Freeze. Girl, this eyebrow spoolie has seen better days. It's seen better days. And I feel like my eyebrows are kind of like the staple of my face just because I do have like really big eyes. So I try to do my eyebrows every once in a while just because it does look really good. Also, this strawberry on my arm, y'all, it hurts, but it is healing. So I'm really grateful for that. I haven't put a Band-Aid or anything on it. I've just been keeping it protected with some Aquaphor. But I don't like putting Band-Aids on like abrasions like that just because, number one, like the Band-Aid is going to constantly rub up against it and irritate it. And I feel like if it's just exposed to air, it heals a little bit faster to me. That's not my professional opinion, but that's my unprofessional opinion. All right, this is my favorite mascara right now. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic. This mascara is genuinely so good. I don't necessarily have like the biggest, or not the biggest, but like I don't really have the longest eyelashes ever. So I feel like sometimes mascara doesn't really make a difference, but this one definitely does. I'm gonna show y'all a difference. Hold on. Okay, can y'all see a difference? This is the mascara eye. This is the not mascara eye. So it like flares out really good over there, and then it's just like on that side. I stopped wearing mascara for a long time because I am really bad about rubbing my eyes through the other day, and I need to really stop doing that. Cause like I would rub my eyes, and then I would end up looking like a raccoon by like 2 p.m. Sorry to anybody that just triggered. Alright, turns out my spray bottle is still in Alabama, so I will not have that for this trip, but that is okay. I have no problem dipping my head in this water and kind of going like that. So let's do that. All right, so this is our outfit of the day. We're both wearing Nike navy tracksuits.
You look black in camera.
It does look black. No, I feel like it looks navy. If you
look now, I'm looking at
it looks navy.
does.
Yeah. And then I'm wearing my Under Armour shoes. I wear these all the time in Europe. And then Justin has on the exact same thing, but he's wearing black shoes because he's a YN.
What? That's the same pair of shoes I got.
YN. All right, guys, it is 9:17. We just got breakfast at McDonald's because it was really like the first thing was on the train station. But I got a crispy bacon, Justin got the same thing, and then I got a Sprite Zero, a Coke, and then they put 2 large fries like right here, and it fell off and I felt so bad. But they like were so efficient about getting us a new one. It was insane. But I really appreciate that. Here's an update. I had to go to the bathroom and I forgot you have to pay to go to the bathroom, so did all that, and then we ended up finding our train, getting on the right train, and so now we're gonna go from Rome to Pompeii, and I'm really excited. What I looked at from TikTok said that Pompeii is like a really small city and there's not a lot of people here, which there are not. We're literally the only people on the sidewalk and I don't even see any other human beings besides the people in the car. So we're gonna go to the ruins. You're scaring me with how close you're walking. Can you just walk in front of me? We'll show you whenever we get to the ruins, but this sidewalk is very small. Are you about to say something stupid?
I was.
What you finna say?
No, go ahead.
No, what you finna say?
What
you finna say?
No.
Justin has been making poor people / dead people jokes the entire time we've been in Pompeii.
So is she.
No, I haven't.
That's crazy.
No, I haven't. He was about to make a dead people joke. Anyway, the reason that we're still walking around is because Justin is looking for the Garden of the Fugitives. Are we still going the right way?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it allegedly has like preserved bodies in ash, and he wants to see that.
I do.
But God forbid he gets a nosebleed because he can't stomach that.
I've never had a nosebleed before in my life.
You don't like to see other people's blood or your own blood.
Well, duh, 'cause it shouldn't be leaving my body.
But this he wants to see. Y'all, tell me why I just saw like a pardon our progress sign as if we're not literally in the Pompeii ruins. Why are you repairing anything? Like, what are you talking about? Also, these rocks, look at these. These cobblestones are literally crazy. Like, if you don't watch where you step, you will break an ankle or something. Justin said you feel drunk. I feel drunk too. Justin, where we going?
You put the directions in, I'm just following what you put in.
I don't know if we can go down here, boo-boo.
I don't think so.
This is look like a dead end to me. Oh, it's so soft. It's like a sweet donut.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them.
Did she put chocolate in mine?
There's chocolate somewhere in there.
I don't want to be surprised.
I don't want to be surprised.
I ain't no chocolate coming. I don't see no.
I ate half of it. Where is it?
I'm more than halfway done.
But it's brown. See?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see what she. Come on, man. Did you dupe us?
I think she did, bro. I think she did, bro.
No, but she
There's
said,
no chocolate in here.
No, I'm done eating it. There's no chocolate in it.
It was good, though.
Yeah.
I thought chocolate would have ruined it.
Oh, okay, it is chocolate in here.
Where? In the corner?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Very nice.
Hey, ma'am, 10 more, please, please.
Yeah.
It was only €5 for both of these.
You put a little dollop of chocolate in there. It was good, though.
Okay. A little treat at the end.
That's what the pastry should be like.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay, there you go. Everything here.
How do I go? Oh, there you go. I feel like she was pumping for so long that I thought it was going to be like filled to the brim. Shit, really? I would give this a 10.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No. I'm keeping it simple and we're being rewarded.
No, we figured out the trade system that we're being rewarded.
When you get that chocolate, let me know. That chocolate real good.
I think I'm almost there. It's just like Nutella.
It's sweeter. It's better.
It must be the last corner.
It's enough to be like, okay, that's good, but like the pizza didn't look that good. But
I still don't taste it, and I've eaten it already. It was good though. I ain't mad at it. How do you feel about the trip so far?
I'm having fun. Doing a lot of walking. A lot of walking.
What she say?
Check out tomorrow about 10 a.m.
Girl, we gonna check out, please. This is the most an Airbnb host has ever messaged us.
I think that's
Oh, just the automated.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, girl, golly.
At least get recorded.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we were supposed to be talking about the trip.
No,
I think we just said it was good, and then
I said we did a lot of walking.
and that was it.
That was it.
I definitely, for some reason, I thought you were talking because you were looking at your Apple Watch, but I think you got distracted because
I
the
did.
Airbnb people started talking.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Anyway, it's been great. So we did the little Pompeii walking tour. Okay, just explain, because you talked to them more than I did. Explain the absolute bullshit that we experienced.
There's 2 different tours. Well, there's 3 different tours. There's an audio guided tour, just like a tour where you take like a guide with you, and then like a tour you can just walk in there by yourself. So I went over there to the people that was selling tickets or whatever. I was like, hey, like, can I get a tour with no audio? Just like, how do you buy tickets? And she was like, you gotta pay me $10, €2 in cash, and then you can download the app, and then we get you your tickets. I was like, I know a scam when I hear one. So I left. And then we tried to get some Wi-Fi to download the app that we needed. Because the app was free on the App Store, so I thought, maybe the €10 for the app, and they was gonna just do it. I don't know. Anyway, so then we're back over there. And I'll be damned, we had the same conversation. We had the exact same conversation. And then when she finally comes with me, they're like, oh, he didn't want the guided tour? They were like, oh, bro.
They were like, oh.
So
I was like, what? No, because I was getting frustrated. I was like, no, because what's going on over here? Y'all trying to scam my man? Like, what's going on? Because Justin walked over to me. He said we gotta pay them $10, and then we can get the app, and then they'll give us the ticket. I'm like, are you fucking stupid?
that's exactly what they said. She said that twice.
I'm like, bro, you were getting scared. Let me go over here and tell them.
Which is why I didn't pay for nothing. So yeah, and then we got in there. We finally went in there and got a ticket. And it was a very seamless process when we just walked through the door.
Yeah. Like, I went up to the guy and I showed him my email, and so he just took my last name and then he took the ticket number. He said, okay, 1 ticket for 2 people. And he just handed us this little Pompeii guide. He handed us 1 ticket and we went right through. So that could have saved us 25 minutes of trying to access somebody's Wi-Fi and then trying to download the app. It was stupid.
And then, not thinking, they gave us a map. First of all, I don't ever use a map to navigate anywhere in my life. And then, so I'm using a map. I'm getting frustrated because I don't see I don't even see the entrance where we came in at. So I'm trying to find it. Also, I don't know nothing about Pompeii. So I don't know anything. I don't know what it looked. And like, she was like, let's hit the hot spots. Everything's a hot spot. I don't know where anything is. So, and then she was looking at it. I don't think she can figure it out. Because again, it's in Italian. So, you might be able to read a map, but still, it's in Italian. And so then, we just said, screw it. Let's just follow the groups that's being guided, and we can go from there. So we did that. And then, she had the bright idea, let's put out our phone. Duh, there's a map there. So, but, we typed in, I think, Garden of Fugitive, something like that, because I wanted to see it. Because I essentially wanted to see, like, the bodies that were still covered in ash or whatever. Yeah. So we typed whatever that place was in the map, and that didn't work. We just didn't find it.
Yeah.
And we gave it alone. So, I don't know.
That pastry was delicious.
Yes.
Highly thinking about getting another one.
Can.
It was quite good.
We're gonna be here for an hour.
Less than that. It boards at 6:19.
Can you turn my phone off on here?
TBH? No.
Valid.
Justin's phone is it dead already?
It's probably dead. I ain't checked it.
Yeah.
Since we left Pompeii.
My phone is on 7%, so trying to save that until we actually need it. So our train is gonna leave in like 45 minutes, and then we're gonna head back to Rome. You know what that is? That?
Is that?
What?
That's not.
What do you think it is?
Legs.
Yeah.
That's somebody.
That's somebody.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just out like that.
It's a sex position. This is a sex museum. So we took the train from Rome to Florence. It was like an hour and a half. It was a great ride. But now we're in Florence and everything is just so pretty. So I hope that y'all are enjoying like seeing everything because I'm just trying to take it all in. Stopped to get some gelato just because it's a little warm. And so I wanted this little strawberry. So there's strawberry, there's Oreo, and there's a little waffle cream. I was ordering for me and Justin, so I said I wanted the strawberry and I wanted the Oreo. And she said together, and I thought she meant paying together, but I guess that's not what she meant. She meant, do I want the Oreo and the strawberry together? So, that strawberry is so good though. It's like sour almost. You want to taste it before you taste your Oreo?
Yeah.
Justin said that he wanted some lasagna, and literally 2 seconds later we walked next to this place that had some lasagna. We have to be at our Italian cooking class in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So he's gonna just eat this real quick, or at least have a bite. She said that she warmed it up for him, so she put him in the microwave. So I guess we'll see. Ooh, it's smoking.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see if he likes it.
So
Smells good. Is it good? Oh my god.
yeah.
You see? Feel hurt? Just work a little bit more. Don't be scared, you're not hurting it, okay? If you start screaming, call me, it's not me, okay? You want it to, you see, it's not staying together. What is this? So I want it to be I want to activate the gluten inside of it. So if you caress it like something, nothing is happening. You have to use them, sir. Okay. I know it's sticky. At the beginning, it is. Just add flour. Okay. Okay. Don't be scared. I'll give you some flour. A minute. Don't be scared of hurting it. If you hear some screaming noise, call me. No, like Oh, bene. At the beginning, it's sticky. I know it's not comfortable, but it's the fun part of cooking. Having sticky hands, making a mess, especially when you're not cleaning it. That's the best thing.
That's the worst part.
Today I'm cleaning for you guys, so no worries. But help me to keep it all together.
I don't know why she's scared by me. It seems like I'm a big guy.
We were in Rome yesterday, and then we went to Pompeii for a day.
Oh wow.
We're in Florence today, and we're going to go to Pisa tomorrow.
Oh, amazing.
Can I feel it?
When do you go home?
Next week. Yeah, so we got a long time.
Okay, just me.
Like 9 hours. It's pretty far.
Long flight.
Long flight.
Bravissimo. Really good, huh? Bravissimo.
Sorry. Oh, amazing.
I like it. Benissimo, sì sì.
I was giving it a look, nothing more.
Bene, bene, I like them. And you see, you always have a side that is thinner than the others because you're making foldings. So you can either fold, you fold them almost like a dumpling, okay? And then you turn it around and you do this. You see, starting to be, okay. Leave it to you, what's happening here? Okay. Are you scared of your toaster? You have to knead it, come on! It's not gonna bite you, you know? I know. Okay. Flour. See, you're being too nice, okay? That's the only time you can be not nice to something. And it's good. Okay, I want to activate my gluten inside of it. Okay, if you're not activate, it's not gonna get activate alone. With the yeast, it helps, okay? But I want to benefit. But if I'm not cheese. Benissimo, go sir, go! Bene, bene.
You are making me. I see what you mean. You do make me nervous.
Okay, wait a second. After the folding, you turn it. Push and roll from when after the fold. Then you turn. Fold, push and roll, then turn. This way you keep folding the same way you keep layering the dough. Okay. But you're doing a good job. I'm not going to say anything else. And it's Lisa the one that should tell you something, not me.
No, she's doing a great job.
Bene, sì. Oh, you see now it's keeping it better, no? Go on.
Thank you, sir. Thanks to me.
Ah, okay.
That's better. Niente. We're doing a good job. Just a little bit of refination, or refining stuff, nothing more.
Let me check. I think we're there, almost. Thank you. Okay. Put it nearby to you. I know it's funny to go all the way up, but if you work nearby, it's easier. Okay. Then I would. Okay, it's okay. I think we're there. Okay, now you can clean your hands by the side. Here. Okay. Because if you want to do some foldings, you cannot put back all the dry lumps. Basically, what you want to do is that I want you to make like some foldings. Okay. Want to fold it a little bit? Maybe just a little bit of flour.
All right, so after a hellish walk to our Airbnb, we are finally here. So let me show you guys around. So you walk in, tilt the camera down some. There's this gorgeous statue right here, which is crazy. There's a book that says Be My Guest, and so everyone has written like about their time staying in this Airbnb, which I think is really cool. And then you have this pretty mirror right here. Got the bed. And then this couch right here also pulls out into a bed. Also, look at these floors. Number one, they're spotless. Number two, they're clean. I'm a barefoot girl and I can feel that this floor is literally spotless, which is crazy. They have some really cool lights, table, got some wine, some walnuts, and then they have a TV. I love when an Airbnb has a TV, like that is so important. So they have a TV, some little accoutrements under. TV is really cool, my belt bag and all my other junk. And then we have the kitchen. I don't know why I thought that this was a fridge, but we have the kitchen, has a microwave, coffee station. I'm pretty sure this is a fridge right here. They have some snacks. This has been pretty standard in Italy of like them having a little snack tray like this. Got a little coffee mug, an espresso, very fancy, toaster, blender, comes with a stove, and then it has some utensils. And then the bathroom is in here somewhere. Oh, there's this huge closet, like literally gigantic. I'm going to assume that this is the bathroom. What's that? Yeah. Let's see, let's find the light. All right, here is the bathroom. Got some storage right there. I love a bathroom with some storage. Sink, got a bidet, got a toilet. Whenever we went to Europe the first time and we were in Paris, our Paris loft had this, and I was like, what the fuck is this? It's a warming rack. So like as you're in the shower, you're doing a thing, whatever, you put your clothes on this warming rack and then you have the toastiest clothes right after. Like, it's perfect. And then they have another little statue, very cool. What's this? Oh, is it just like a, oh my gosh, it's like where you get really close to it and you can see better. That's so cool. It smells amazing in here. I'm going to assume that it's this, but it smells so good. They have toothbrushes and the tiniest little toothpaste I've ever seen. Look how tiny this toothpaste is, Justin.
Oh, little tiny.
It's so small. 2 toothbrushes. I love when an Airbnb has attention to detail. That's awesome. And then these little plugs right here, I think you may have to, whoa. Okay, well, I guess that's what that light was for. So yeah, Justin, what do you think of the Airbnb?
It's 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
Yeah, no complaints.
Nice. Yo, look how
It's not
big.
the best one you've been to?
No, Turks was definitely the best. But that girl doesn't even do Airbnbs anymore. And honestly, girl, I don't even blame you. Move into that house because it was perfect.
But this is definitely second. Really got 2 10s across the board with those.
Yeah. The Airbnbs here have been stellar, phenomenal, no complaints. But look how big this freaking closet is. Like, it is gigantic. All right, good morning, guys. It is Florence day 2. Today we're going to be going to Pisa for a quick little day trip. Not even a day trip, like a quick little morning trip. And then we're going to come back and we're going to explore a little bit more of Florence. I just opened the window and it's like, it's nice outside. Like, it's a little bit cooler, but the weather fluctuates so much here, especially with how much we walk. Like, it's really easy to get super hot. So I'm thinking about maybe doing shorts and a t-shirt today instead of doing like pants and a shirt because I get so hot. But let's pick it out. They stocked the fridge with all these different drinks. So there's this one. I'm pretty sure it's an orange juice. I would be shocked if it's not an orange juice. But as you can see, all of the ingredients are in Italian, and I don't speak Italian. But just from the box, I'm pretty sure something. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go in it with no expectations because if it's not orange juice, I'm gonna be thoroughly disgusted, even if the drink is really good. It's orange juice. Oh, it's like an orange. It's like a pineapple. Oh, this is a peach. This is peach juice. Oh, I actually really do like that. Nice little peach juice. Get my morning started. I do want to wear shorts, but I don't want to be freezing. Though it's cold, basically. Okay, what if I wear shorts, and a hoodie. They have like literally the smallest little toothpaste in here, and I think that is so cute. I have an electric toothbrush, but I don't really like to use it because genuinely I don't like the vibrations from an electric toothbrush. So it's usually not something that I use, but like the little cheapo ones like this, I freaking love them. Like I love everything about a cheap toothbrush. Oh, I love that. This is the best mouthwash in the entire universe. The one that's in here is not actually the light blue one, it's the dark blue one. And I pay like $16 for it at Publix, but it's the best. You already know these facial radiance pads go triple platinum in our house. This little strawberry on my arm is starting to hurt, y'all. It's like the skin is growing back, so it's like super hot, but it'll be fine. I'm trying not to be a big lump about it because I know Justin's probably so tired of hearing me talk about it, especially since he played football for 14 years and the strawberry was at least in his words. So I've also been trying to use this every day. This is the C Puri. It's that hair growth mask. I think I told you about it last week. If I didn't, I'm gonna just put the link to it in the description box. Put this on the spots that really need it, basically and my edges. Hopefully Julia can see a difference whenever she goes back to doing my hair. Which I have a hair appointment on May 10th, and the reality of it is that I'm gonna be getting a major haircut. Just because I'm growing out my color, and like the part of my hair that's natural, like no color, no nothing, is so thick and so healthy. But the part of my hair that's colored, which is the bottom part now, is just so damaged. It's so damaged, and I knew before I even asked that girl to color my hair, not Julia, I knew before I even asked her to color my hair that I probably shouldn't have, because my hair just does not do well with color. It makes it dry, it makes it break off, it makes it just do all these crazy things. So I just should not have even asked her to do that, and now I am suffering the consequences. But it's fine. Julia is going to cut it all off for me. She doesn't like to cut hair just because I think she had a bad experience with someone before. And she probably cut off exactly what needs to be cut off. But with me, she tries to like preserve as much as possible. And I'm always like, no, Julia, like literally anything you see, cut it off. And she's like, no, Jay, like I can't do that. But she's going to do it for me now. And I really appreciate that. And I'm very thankful for it. So we're going to be getting a major haircut. I also don't think I told her this, but we're going to be getting a major haircut. And then my mini twist, instead of just being like all my hair, like, okay, for example, most of this is my hair, right? The only part that's not my hair are little pieces like this, because these are just my edges. So like little pieces like this are not my hair. That's mine, that's mine. I can also feel the difference. Oh, that's mine. That's not mine. So these two, that's added hair. Everything else is mine. Oh, that is mine. This is not. This is not. This is not. That's not. That is. Dang, this side is having a rough go. But as you can see, like, this one is just like so thin and like super dry. And it's like, yes, like that's length, but it's so, but you see how it's like so much thicker up here? And then it just, all of this is, you can't even see it in the camera, like that's how bad it is. So we're just gonna be cutting it. Cause like ones like this, like that is so thick, you can see that all the way down. All the way down. I don't even think there's not even any color on this one. There's like a little bit at the very, very end. But like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I want, and I want that all the way around. So that means that I have to sacrifice. Like, look at that. That looks, that is not good. And like, the girl put more of the color towards the front and like the face framing pieces and less towards the back. So this is what I have going on. Not my favorite thing in the world. So we're gonna do our best to kind of fix that and rectify it. I need to get my hair wet. And I don't have a spray bottom, so I'm gonna have to go in the shower and do this. Also, how nice is this freaking shower? Excuse me. Who said bless you? Oh, you
scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god. Stop doing that. How long have you been here?
Probably a couple seconds.
Was the water still on whenever you came in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you've been there for quite some time.
No.
Yeah.
Like 15 seconds.
That's a long time.
Not really.
Yes.
Huh?
You get the job done. You want to put my hair in a ponytail?
Oh wow. Hair wet.
You hate that?
Hell yeah. Whoa. No. Ugh. That's actually crazy. That's crazy.
So you kept my hair in a ponytail?
Yes. Absolutely. You'd have had a better time asking me to do it while I was.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, I remember to cut that out. That's actually funny. Alright, we're putting some of this honey spiked mousse in my hair, kind of raking it in. This is really the only maintenance that I ever do for my mini Swiss. Like, I honestly never do too much for real. Alright, and that's it. They're fresh, they're hydrated, they got water. Alright, now we're gonna go in with some mascara. This is the wrong one. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift. Sometimes I feel like me putting on mascara honestly does not make a difference in the grand scheme of things, but I put it on just because it's girly and it's fun. I also feel like I make the most insane faces whenever I'm trying to put mascara on. I'll be like, I look crazy, girl. I remember like in 2019, oh my god, no, I can't talk when I'm doing bottom lashes. In 2019, I was telling my sister, I was like, should I do my bottom lashes or should I just like leave them alone? Like, is that too Lady Gaga, like too theatric for makeup to do my bottom lash? My sister was like, you're actually the biggest dummy to walk the planet. Like, no, everybody puts mascara on their bottom lash. And I was like, oh. So I've been doing it ever since. All right, so this is my favorite lip combo right now. This is the Sweet Glaze by Laneige, and then this is the Vanilla by Summer Fridays. I already have the Aquaphor on my lips, so I just take the Summer Fridays, which mine has seen better days. Something's stuck in there, I don't know. But it acts like it doesn't want to come out sometimes, so I have to like squeeze real hard. I don't like to put this on first because it's like so super sticky. So I like to put this one on just because it like glides on, and then I like to put this one on top because it is like, it's not sticky, but like I feel like it keeps my lips moisturized. Like it doesn't just go away in 5 seconds, if that makes sense. And it does have a brown tint to it, so I just kind of pretty gentle with it. My lips are like a pinky brown, so I feel like this works really good for me. I love that this applicator is like a little squishy donut. It's so soft. Okay, perfect. Hair done, makeup done. I've used mouthwash, eyelashes good. Okay, now it's time to change clothes. Okay, now for my favorite deodorant. This is the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. I got this like 2 weeks ago, and TBH, I still absolutely love it. It is perfect and blameless in my eyes. And even though it's $30, I will continue to buy it over and over again, truthfully. All right, now we're gonna throw on this rum. Oh, it's so soft. We're gonna throw on this rum sweatshirt that I got yesterday. I asked the man in the store for a 2XL, and he was looking me up and down. He was like, no. Well, first I asked this man for an extra large, and then I saw they had a 2XL, and I like to drown in my clothes. I don't know if that's something that I probably need to talk to somebody about. But I saw a 2XL, and I was like, yeah, that one. And he was like, no, that's a 2XL. And I was like, yes, that one. I didn't realize until we got to Florence, went to sleep, woke up this morning to realize that it's an extra large, and it's not a 2XL. I just don't like my hoodies to be tight. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that fits good. So maybe I just am an extra large. Maybe he was doing me a favor, because a 2XL probably would have been a bit crazy. But this looks good. I guess I like my hoodies to look kind of sloppy sometimes, but I guess my hoodie don't have to look sloppy every time I go out somewhere. Okay, that was cool. I feel good. We're gonna go ahead and do some perfume. This is the Pink Cloud by Ariana Grande. Spray some on my neck. And then we got some Sol de Janeiro 68. I saw this dermatologist say that like the quickest way you can tell how old somebody is by their hands. And I have naturally wrinkly hands, so I'm just putting some retinol cream on the backs of my hands so that my hands don't look like I'm 90 by the time I'm 26. But all of the women in my family have the exact same hand. So it's not something that I don't like about myself because it just reminds me of all the strong, beautiful women in my life. All right, rings of the day. We got the normal wedding stack. We have this cute little tea that I got whenever we were in Rome. We have this little clover one, and then we have more ring. All right, guys, we are dressed and ready to go. So we're gonna call an Uber. Are we calling an Uber or are we walking?
It's raining?
Yeah. Why do you feel like that?
I guess we got lucky this time. We were all we went to.
Is this yours? Why did you not tell me that it was yours? So maybe I did get a 2XL.
What do you?
Mine is still in this bag.
Yeah. What do you mean? How you gonna? First of all, how you gonna ask me to tell you it wasn't this mine? I
was asking.
I wasn't looking when you said it.
Oh, will you pass me that then?
Yeah, that's mine. You also got a different jacket than you.
Yeah, I did.
Your jacket's good for you.
Oh. I thought this was my jacket. It's not. It's Justin's. Maybe he did give me a 2XL then.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. I like that one though. I thought he duped me. He didn't dupe me.
I thought he was duping me by giving me XL.
What'd you ask for?
A large. He was like, you get XL.
Because you got big muscles. Dahlia! I look cute or what?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you have no conviction in that. I like yours better than mine. Is it ugly? It's ugly?
It's not ugly. It's just, it's a lot. This, it's right there. It's looking at you. It's there.
It's ugly?
It's not ugly. Like if somebody had it
that
on,
one.
if somebody had it on, I'd be like, oh, cool. They went to Italy. Then you saw mine. It was like, what's wrong? But I was like, when with the fucking Italy.
It's too much?
A little bit.
Okay.
But like, don't not wear it. It might grow on me as the day goes on. It's my first time seeing it. I didn't see the jacket you picked.
I should have got the same one as you.
Yeah.
Why are you not letting it go?
What you mean?
I just want to see it.
Oh.
Yeah, I like this one better. I wish I would have got this one. I don't think they had this one in my size though. Well, I guess XL would have been my size.
It's not my size. You just had it on.
Whatever. You live and you learn. In comparison to my nails that I got,
What?
is this uglier than that?
No.
You don't sound convinced.
No. That hoodie not ugly.
Is this?
No, it's definitely.
It's the words?
It's definitely. Oh, I didn't know you could. Ooh, I thought they was like. And they not. They like.
You hate it?
It'll be cool.
You don't have to spare my feelings. Do you hate it?
No, I don't hate it, but I don't know why I don't completely hate it. Would I get that hoodie? No. But it works for you. You can make it work.
The fuck does that mean?
you can make it work. Like that's gonna be cute. Like you can take a picture, it'll probably be cute. But like, I don't think it worked for me.
Why?
The word is big. Distractingly big, actually. I do like how it is in Italian, though. I do like that. I'm a stickler for that. You know, that was my only drawback with the Paris hoodie. It wasn't in. Yeah, it wasn't in. Pretty? Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Are you being serious?
Partially, yes. I couldn't think for a second. Forgive me.
You're not gonna backtrack on anything you just said.
Should I?
Yes.
What did I say?
You said that your only drawback with the Paris hoodie is that it's not in French.
Oh.
What would you like to change about that statement?
Is it sad I don't know right off?
Yes.
I'm drawing a blank. I can't.
The word Paris is in French.
Oh, that's crazy. I meant no. Oh, you meant that's a French word.
Yes.
Okay, that's me. Alright. I was like, sorry. Okay.
Stay in school, kids. Now I'm so conscious about this.
No, man, where is it?
Took the train from Florence to Pisa. It was like an hour and 10 minutes, so not about right at all. We ended up just like reading our respective books on our phones, so it was very nice. Justin, for whatever reason, has read 15 books on this entire trip. Meanwhile, I have been stuck on the exact same book the whole time. I'm reading Mile High. I don't know who the author is, but I really do like the book, but I don't like when books have like third act breakups. I don't know, that's just really annoying to me. Anyway, we're in Pisa now. It's not as aesthetically pleasing as Florence, Rome, Switzerland, like any of the other not Italian, but like European places that we've been. But we're literally just here to see the Leaning Tower, and then we're headed back to Florence. I didn't know that you could climb all the way to the top. I know y'all can't see it, but there's people all the way at the top. I don't know if that is something that I want to do, but it looks really cool and there's so many people here. I want to give y'all like another view of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It like is leaning, but like not. But it is though.
You see it in the base, it's leaning.
Yeah, you can see it like towards the bottom, that like leaning more, and then towards the top it's like, oh shit. But yeah, there's people up there. I don't know how much it costs to go to the very top. I don't really know if I would want to do that, but overall it's still really cool to be able to see this, not in a textbook or like on Google Images, like to see it in person. That's really cool. Went to this restaurant that's right outside the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and we got salami pizza, because it's not called pepperoni, it's called salami over here. So we got that, and then we got a Coke. Came back to the hotel after we went to the store to get me some stuff. So we walked all the way back here. I was so overstimulated because I was so hot in my sweatshirt. But we came home and we were supposed to get up at 7:30. And at 7:30 we were going to go back out into Florence, and we were going to like get something to eat, maybe get some gelato, blah blah blah. So we set an alarm for 7:30. Needless to say, we woke up at like 9:30. And it was pitch black outside. When we went to sleep, fully light outside. Woke back up, it was pitch black. So obviously we weren't gonna go out anymore. So we just ordered something on Deliveroo, which if a place has Deliveroo, then that just lets you know that the food is really good. So we had a little bit of a time trying to find a good place on Deliveroo, just because either the food looked weird or they just like didn't have pictures, which was weird. And so Justin ended up ordering some Deliveroo, and we got some pizza, and it looks pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. But tomorrow the game plan is to get on a train from Florence to Pisa, or get on a train from Florence to Venice. The Airbnb isn't necessarily on like the little island of Venice, so we'll have to take a train there. So we'll have to figure out transport there. But other than that,
wait, what?
It should be fine. Like Venice is on its own little island, and this Airbnb is like off the island, but there's trains that go pretty close to the Airbnb, so we'll have to take another train. But yeah, also I finished my high. I gave the book 4 stars. The only reason I gave it 4 stars is because I just do not like third act breakups. I hate that. I hate it so much. Third act breakups, the miscommunication trope, I hate all of that. But overall, the book was pretty good, and I'm happy to be done, and now I'm going to start book 2 tonight.
I did some shopping today, so I want to show you some of the stuff that we got. I feel like I've told you this before, but whenever we go to new city, whatever, we always end up getting a magnet, and we put a magnet on our fridge. So if you've ever seen like our fridge in the back of the video, all those little things are just like little magnets from all the places that we've been. So today we went to Pisa. So I'm going to show you our Pisa magnet. This is what it looks like. Super cute, very basic, just the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but it's cool that we bought it like in Pisa, I guess. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I absolutely love the Peanuts. I love Snoopy. I love Snoopy's TikToks that he makes when he's like cooking dinner, he's cleaning up, he's doing like his night routine. Like, I think it is genuinely so cute. So when we were in Pisa and I saw this shirt, I couldn't just not get it because it's so niche and I know that I would never find it anywhere else. Look at this freaking shirt. Snoopy holding up the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Are you kidding me? Like, I couldn't not get this. Now the words at the bottom, I don't know what that means or what that says, but I do love this. I'm also a cup person, and I kept seeing this cup everywhere. Even when we were in Rome, even when we were in Florence, I kept seeing this cup everywhere. And it's a Leaning Tower of Pisa cup. And of course it's like sloped like that. And then the little handle right here says Pisa. So I thought it was really cool. Justin convinced me to get it, so I went ahead and got it. And I never buy stuff for myself, so that's why he was like, girl, get that cookie cup. It's not that good. So I got it. Also went to Brandy Melville. I haven't heard a lot about this brand. The only thing I know about them is that their clothes are one size fits all, which, how is that even possible? But I'm going to show you what I got just because that was cute. I only spent $74. I got these shorts. I'm really worried that I'm not going to be able to fit into these. But like the waistband is super stretchy. I just don't know if I'll be able to fit into these. They're going to be booty shorts regardless, but... and then Justin has some pajama pants that match these. His are polo, but these are Brandy. And they just have like the little button on the front. And then the last thing I got is this Florence t-shirt. It says Firenze. But yeah, it's a nice shirt. Feels like comfort colors, but it's really nice. I'm gonna try these shorts on and hopefully they fit.
Okay, this is what the shorts look like on me. They're cute. Okay, let's go show this.
Yeah, shorts on.
Yeah,
Oh, they look good.
thanks.
I'm gonna try the red ones on. These are like sleep shorts. These have a lot less give and I'm worried they're not gonna fit over my hips. They don't.
Y'all, these do not fit. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought I was fitting into that. I'm definitely not. All right, good morning vlog. Today we are going from Florence to Venice. And I'm really excited. I know that this is the part of the trip that Justin is the most excited for. I don't know which part I was the most excited for. Probably Florence, just because everybody said that it was so pretty. And it has definitely lived up to that. So I'm just throwing my hair in kind of a messy bun today because I was kind of picking at it yesterday and I need to stop doing that. So I'm just gonna put it up today so that I'm not bothering it. And when I put my hair up like this, it's not super tight, like it's super loose. And I also pull my edges out from the side so that it's not doing all that tension like on my edges right here, because I had traction alopecia really bad whenever I was a kid because my mom would put our hair in really tight ponytails. And I'm not gonna lie, ponytails ate, but in my adult life, I am prioritizing my edges. So make sure that I'm putting this, what is this called? C-Puri oil on my hair every day. I've also seen TikToks that Beyonce's Sacred Hair Growth Oil is also really good. So I'm gonna use this for a good bit of time. And then if I feel like it's just not working for me, then I'll probably move over to Sacred. But I feel like there's not even a lot in here. And I use it every day. Whatever. Yeah, so let's, oh, sorry if that triggered anybody. It is 8:10 in the morning. So when we got here, we pretty much just got our luggage from the luggage lockers, and then we just like walked a mile, like 1.2 miles with our luggage. And that was not the most fun experience ever, just because Florence and like Italy in general, most sidewalks are like cobblestone. So just imagine dragging a suitcase, a heavy suitcase at that, for over a mile on a cobblestone path is obviously not the most fun. Our suitcases were doing fucking tricks and shit on the street. So it was just annoying because we were going to take an Uber yesterday when we were going to Pisa, like from our Airbnb here in Florence to Pisa, like, no, from our Airbnb here in Florence to the Florence Santa Maria Novella, whatever, the Florence train station. But it was €32 to go a mile, and we were like, no, we'll just eat that $32 and we're just gonna take this little 1 mile walk. Like, we love to pay for convenience when it makes sense. So paying somebody $32 to take us a mile did not make sense, therefore we did not do it. I am somebody that has to use mouthwash. Like, I feel like my mouth just is not clean if I don't use that. This little toner by Laneige, I actually really, really like this. I wish the applicator was different because it's literally just a hole, but other than that, I really do like it. I posted a TikTok yesterday saying about how, like, just kind of talking about the most asked questions that we get since we've been in Florence. And when we're back in America, the reason that a lot of people claim that they don't travel, okay, first, before I say that, let me say this. This is not me bragging in any kind of way. This is not me being elitist in any kind of way. This is just talking about me and my experience and how I feel about the way that people talk to me and the way that people project on me and Justin. Okay, now that I've said that, people will be like, oh, like, you travel so much, like, that can never be me. Like, I can never go to these countries that hate black people. I can never go to, you know, these countries knowing how they treat black people and the things that they say about black people. Like, be serious. You live in America where racism is blatant. Racism is blatant. They're like, oh yeah, I can never go on an airplane, like, with all the stuff that's going on. That's fine. You don't have to. Nobody's holding a gun to your head saying that you have to get on an airplane. You literally have free will, and I feel like people forget that. You have free will, and you can genuinely do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. Now, I'm not saying that there won't be consequences for your actions, because there will be, but you can genuinely do whatever you want, and you don't, like, I don't need your permission to travel. I don't need your permission to do that. I can genuinely do whatever I want. People are like, oh, you trying to glamorize traveling and you don't want to get your mom any grandkids. I can never prioritize traveling over having a family. Okay, so don't. You can never prioritize traveling over having a family because you have 8 kids. Duh. Why would you prioritize traveling over having a family when you already have a family? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Or people be like, you're going to Venice? They hate black people in Venice. Have you ever been? No, but I heard on TikTok. Okay. Well, the conversation just ended, turns out. The conversation just ended. It's like people just feel so entitled to say what they're thinking. And it's like, it's really social media's fault, because social media, whether it's big, small, whatever, has given everybody a platform, and everybody automatically thinks that their thoughts, their opinions, their feelings are law, were written on stone tablets, and everyone has to abide by it. Everybody has to think the exact same way as you. And I will always be somebody that goes against the grain. Like, if I don't want to believe what you're telling me, I don't have to. And genuinely, that just goes back to free will. Like, I don't have to do what you say just because you say it in any aspect of life. Like, so it's like whenever we travel, people always have something silly to say. Like, they don't even like black people in Venice. Why are you going to Venice? I don't need your permission to go anywhere. I don't need your permission to go anywhere. If you feel like they don't like black people in Venice, then don't ever go to Venice. And continue to stay in America, in Texas, of all places. Continue to stay there. No, please. No, please. Continue to stay there. Like, okay. Just because you have thoughts and feelings about me and my life, it's not going to stop no emotion. Trust. I try not to let comments like that get to me, because, like, at the end of the day, people just say stuff because they have the ability to say stuff, because social media has given them a platform. So it's like, at the end of the day, you really can't even care what other people say. So our Venice Airbnb is, like, not on the main island of Venice. So we're gonna have to take a train there. So that's something that I'm going to have to figure out, because I don't really know how that's gonna work. And we've been doing really good at transit so far since we've been here. So definitely want to keep the good vibes going. But I'm gonna go ahead and get everything packed up, and then we'll be on our way.
All right, y'all, Justin is having lasagna. It's his favorite pasta ever, so he's trying it. Is it good? Oh, perfect. All right, guys, the food was delicious. The pizza was amazing. So we're making sure to clean up our table so that our waiter can know that we're done. We just got done eating at this restaurant that was kind of close by the train station, and it was only $35 for, I got pizza, a side of fries, an entire pizza, side of fries. Justin got some lasagna, we both got Cokes, and then we got a huge bottle of still water for $35. It feels like we absolutely robbed those people, but we didn't. Like, it was $35, and that's crazy. So Justin wants to really do a gondola ride, and so we were waiting in line for it, and I was like, Justin, do they take cash or card? So he went over there and he asked them, and they only have cash, and I only have €10 in cash. So now we're trying to find an ATM that's not in a sketchy alleyway. So that's what we're doing right now. Ended up finding an ATM, so I got 120 euros out. So now we're gonna go back to the gondola, and he better not try to say like, oh no, it was actually 4,000 euros, silly girl. Like, no, you're getting these 90 euros, and my husband's gonna ride this gondola, and we're gonna keep on pushing. So we ended up getting gelato. I got mango this time, and I got a cone, which I usually get a cup, but this time I just decided to get a cone. And we are, number one, looking for Justin somewhere to get his hoodie, me somewhere, somewhere for me to get a magnet, and then we're gonna go pick up our bags, and then we're gonna go to the Airbnb. So we just got escorted over to our Airbnb. This is what the living room looks like. Justin has already taken liberty of making himself very at home. So there's a couch, there's a little patio out here, and then this is an overview of the kitchen. It has a toaster, it has coffee maker stuff, microwave, stove, stuff to wash your dishes, and then here is the bedroom. It's a lot bigger than it looks on the pictures, but again, I love that it has two sides so we can put like all of our phone stuff there during the night. And then it has a huge TV. It's got a closet, space to put all of your luggage stuff. And what I did not know about this Airbnb is that it also comes with a washer and a dryer. Or maybe it's just a washer, because she didn't say dryer, she just said washer. So I'm gonna assume that it's just a washer. But that is very nice. Then we got the bathroom right here, gigantic stand-up shower. And it has the little handle, which I love because I do not like waterfall showers at all. So glad that it has a little handle. Then here is the bathroom. Hey guys, look at this. My face is literally so red from all the walking that we've been doing. But there is a bidet, there's a toilet, and then there's a little warming rack. So we were trying to figure out the AC, and whenever we book an Airbnb, especially when we're in another country, we always make sure that we click Airbnbs that have air conditioning, right? So first of all, it was a chore trying to figure out like where it was. We found it, and then it just genuinely does not work. Like, doesn't work. So I looked up this word. It says spento. I don't know if you can see it, and it means worn out. So whatever, I called the guy, well, I didn't call him, but I messaged the host on Airbnb and I was like, hey, like, can you help us with the air conditioning? And he was like, yeah, the AC got turned off like a few months ago because like it's been around 8 degrees Celsius, which is like 50 something degrees. So I was like, so we specifically booked this Airbnb because it has air conditioning, not air conditioning some of the time and, you know, whatever. He was like, okay, well, I can call someone to get it turned on, but there'll be like a 2-hour delay from like when they started to when you're able to have air conditioning in the unit. So I was like, yeah, let's get on that because otherwise it's just false advertising. Like it's not as advertised at all. So he's supposed to be turning it on. But yeah, so today we rode a gondola and we got some gelato, and tomorrow we're supposed to be going to, I think it's pronounced Bologna. I'm almost positive. And according to Justin, it is the food capital of Italy. So that's what it'll be tomorrow. So by the time you see next week's vlog, we will still be in Italy. So it's a long trip, but we are having a really good time. Justin, what are your thoughts from today?
I mean, I'm hot right now, but it's been a good trip. I don't know if we should go back out and do something though. I don't know if we should go back out and, you know, explore. I'm tired though.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Also, the Ubers are $50, and like trying to figure out the bus system is just.
It's $1, but it's $1 that's not worth it.
Yeah, it's $1, but it's like $1 to be confused, and I just am not in the mood for that. But if you would like to go back out, we can.
No.
Probably going to Deliveroo something, and then I have to edit this vlog that you're watching. And yeah, thank you guys so much for spending this week with me. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. I love you, and I'll see you next week.